Hi folks, I thought I would give a quick how-to video on how to navigate the forums, and I thought I would first start from the front page of MicroCapClub. So if you're a member of MicroCapClub, you come to the front page of MicroCapClub.com, you click on Members Forums. Some of you may be logged in, some of you may not when they come to the Members Forums. If you're not logged in, you'll notice it up in the upper right-hand corner right here. So I'm not logged in, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Once you're logged in, you see all the forums. The general discussion is the top section of the forums where we talk about some of the MicroCap Club announcements. So for example, if I click on the MicroCap Club announcements, you'll see the next meetup that's coming up in August. Anything that is an announcements to the members themselves is in this section here. When you navigate, if you want to get back to the home screen of the forums, you just go up top and click forums and it brings you right back. There's a commodity corner, so anything commodity driven, whether that's gold, silver, water, food and agriculture, that type of thing, you want to click here on the commodity corner. And then we also have some topics such as question and answers, where if somebody has a question about something, they can post it there, or if they have an answer to a certain question, they can post it there as well. We have a happy hour section and war stories section, which kind of are self-describing, and also the MicroCap resources, where we talk about some of the resources that we use as MicroCap investors, whether it's a conference or newsletter, things of that nature, and people's opinion on those. And finally, all the public company discussion is in this section here, and it's divided up by sector. So we have the healthcare, technology, financial sector, along down the line. The three forums at the bottom. So if one of the companies that we have discussed in the past gets acquired, I move it down here to the mergers and acquisitions section. You can see we've had quite a bit of acquisition activity of the profiled companies. And we also have a graveyard section. So if a company profile becomes stale, it might become stale because the original author hasn't kept it up to date, or if the company itself just is not executing, I move it down to the graveyard section. And so you can find about 40 companies that have been moved down to the graveyard section. You'll see them right here. And then finally, the graduation section, and this is where we want all of our companies to go. It's when they eclipse the 500 million market cap threshold. I move them down to the graduation section. We've had 3 or 4 companies move down there. Some basic things about how to view maybe the last post in the thread. So maybe that's what I'll do next. So if I click on the technology sector, and I want to view Bridgeline. Now if you click the title here, Bridgeline, it takes you to the very first post, which is the original profile, which was done by Neil Cataldi. Now if I go back, and you can go back simply by clicking up here in the top, the technology sector. That way you don't go the whole way back to the forums. But I want to show you again, here's Bridgeline Digital again. If you want to go to the last post, which was on May 8th by Neil Cataldi, you click the date right here. And this will take you to the last post. And I know there's some confusion sometimes with that, but that's how you do that. And if you want to reply to this thread right here, you just type your response here. It's an awesome investor. Then you just post. Now there's some more reply options. For example, if I wanted to reply to this thread and post an attachment, you would have to go to more reply options. And you'll see right here, if you want, you could attach a file then at that point in time. Another interesting feature is you sort of have an internal email service embedded in the forums. So if I want to send a private message to, let's say, Ryan Parker here, I hover over his name and it brings up some of his information. And over here it says send message. Click send message, and then you can type a message, a private message, directly to Ryan Parker. It's a nice feature. Maybe another important thing to showcase to you is if you wanted to follow specific companies or a specific thread. Let's say that you're really interested in, let's go to consumer goods. Let's say you wanted to follow the where food comes from thread. You click on where food comes from. Up here on the top, if you click follow this topic, every time somebody posts on the where food comes from thread, you'll get automatically an email sent to you, giving you a notification that somebody has posted that content on this thread. And I found that to be very useful, to get pinged on some of these company specific things. So that's a nice feature as well. Over here on the right side of the forums, you'll see the recent topics. I look at this because these are the brand new recent topics that have been posted. And also on the bottom, if you're wondering what the most recent posts were, you can go down here in this section and see what the most recent posts were. It should also be highlighted when you log in. You'll see it's a darker blue. You'll see like if there was a post that has been made since you logged in last time in the happy hour section, for example. Right here, this will be a darker blue, and that will showcase that there's been activity on that specific topic. I believe that's about it. If anybody has any other questions about how to navigate the site, feel free to email me at ian@microcapclub.com, and I can help you navigate the site. But those are sort of the basics on how to navigate it. Thank you.